Happy Friday, everyone. This week I am featuring the stamp of the month for February. It is Say It With Flowers. It is this darling, almost pansy violet, early spring flower. You can do so many things with it. And they're nice size stamps. Plus you get this, you have the option of getting this amazing thin cut. Now, remember, if you're a VIP, you can get the stamp set with a qualifying order for free. And then you just pay for the thin cuts. And if you have a qualifying order and you're not a VIP, you pay $5 for the stamp and still have to purchase the thin cuts. And I love that the stamp of them, or I love that Close to My Heart has brought out the stamp of the month with thin cuts, because a lot of times these images are so ones that you're going to keep forever. Like this will stay in my collection, and I love that it's a thin cut. It makes it fast and easy. You don't have to fussy cut. And I do like the different scripts and the fonts that come with this stamp set. So as I promised, I want to create or show you a couple cards that are the kit of the month. And you're wondering, well, how do you get the kit of the month for the stamp of the month? And if you order from me personally via website, or I do your order, however you do it, and you purchase or earn the stamp of the month, you will get a kit from me every time. And so this month I am featuring these two cards, and I'm going to walk you through them and talk to you about how cool and how fun they are. And the main thing about this stamp set is I wanted to show you a couple different ways to do coloring than just your markers or your colored pencils. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you can definitely use that and create and have a lot of fun. So let me just grab a set here. I have a bunch pre-cut already for kits, and so I just am grabbing pieces here. Let me grab the right one so I know which one I'm doing. And it's mainly just so you guys can see that. I realize, oh, yeah, they're right here. I put them aside. So, you're wondering where this little cut is, which is this one here. This is called Fancy Borders. It's still available online. They have not sold out of this thin cut, and it has these amazing little ridges and little swoops that can be used for all kinds of different things. But I just really liked this little fancy kind of pattern cut that I thought would be really cute. Now, when you get your kit, you will want to trim this a little bit. It doesn't need to be that thick. And it's mainly just, you know, to show you. And like I said, I'm just going to lay this out. And you have your choice. If you want to keep it more Valentine-y, you could do that. But I just wanted something a little more generic. And so I chose to do it with just the red flowered paper. And then, like I said, you're going to trim that off a little bit. And you're going to definitely trim it on your card, because it is not, you really only need 3-ish and a half of these wonderful little fancy little cuts. I don't know, princess cuts, maybe that's it. And then you're going to get a stamp that is a circle, and it's going to say this grateful for you on it. And then this time I because this is done I should have backed that up. This is cut on the light side of Ballerina. So here's the darker side, or the original side, and the light side. And then I have the flowers, the little pansies, done on the dark side, so you have that contrast. Does that make sense? And so this is really easy because I took my intensive black ink and stamped them on the cardstock. Now you could definitely highlight these with a little marker or a little color pencil if you want, but I kept them natural just so you could see that they become whatever color cardstock you're creating with. I mean, they'd be gorgeous done in the royal purple color, or in the Sundance yellow color, with, you know, however you want to do it. They'd also be striking as red. So it just depends on how you're going to build your card. And so then, of course, I did the same thing with the leaves. And this is the light side of jade, and this is the dark side of jade. And then this is Seabrook. And again, just stamped it using my intensive black ink. And so, and then it was just embellishing with some bitty sparkles and some sparkles just to give you that little shimmer and shine. And I thought that was a fun, cute little card and a different way to think about coloring and making your pansies become a different look. Okay, so there's the first card. So the second card, I used some Lagoon paper because it's just so striking. And the other day when I checked, it was still available on the website, even though the special has gone away. But I'm showing you a whole pile because I have them in piles. But it's really fun. This is a fun card. I should have, let me grab something here really quick. Get my fingers to work. So that first card, I'm going to step back a little bit. That first card I created, this one right here, I used pattern 29 out of our volume 5. So this is the pattern, and it's pretty basic when you look at that. But I kind of carried this card to a certain extent where I wanted some kind of border, and then the circle, and then embellished that way. But that's how I got this card. That is that one. And then, is this my next? Nope, that's not it. It's in my other book. And so the card I'm doing right now is pattern 20, and it's out of volume 4. And it's this fun pattern here that you can make it go whichever way you want. And I love these pattern books because they give you all the cuts. So it's fast and easy to create with, okay? So those are the two patterns. I didn't want you thinking that I just whipped it out, and I didn't. So you get the gist here. So you have the strips, and then you have your saying on white. And so when you get this, when you get a kit from me, it is all pre-stamped. All you have to do is assemble. You might have to fussy cut. It kind of just depends on what it is, but it's pretty easy. And so this one, I stamped on White Daisy, and then also White Daisy with, again, my intensive black ink, okay? And I stamped the sentiment. Now I did, and let me pull this up close so you can see, I did take Limeade, which is this color here, and I took the small, this little one here, this stamp, and I did second generation. Hopefully that picks up. I can't quite tell if it picks up, but I did second generation on this tag here, and then I stamped my sentiment so that it wasn't so white on white. It gave you a little definition. And if it doesn't pick up on camera, I'm sorry that it doesn't, but you know, understand what I was talking about. And if you receive this kit, you will definitely see it. But I wanted, I got this idea from another maker where she had chose to keep it neutral, and she colored with her shimmer brush, a clear shimmer brush, and she didn't get carried away. She did the centers and a little bit on the leaves just to make it pop, and so it just adds a little bit more definition to this. I just thought that was such a cool idea and a different look. And if if your shimmer brush is getting a little dry, you can always take a block and squeeze a little petal and color that way, so that you don't lose or make too much of a blob on your paper. You want a light touch with this. But hopefully, again, that picks up on there for you. So I hope you like these tips and tricks for the stamp of the month. I just thought it was a really cool stamp of the month, and I didn't want to not show you guys the kit. So anyway, enjoy. I look forward to talking with you or seeing you in class, or email me, however you want to get a hold of me. And as always, everything's on my website, or if you have questions, just let me know. Bye for now.